here. Get the TikTok up and live. We're playing ranked. I hope the music is decently loud, but not overly loud. Does it even recognize this game? Of course not. Why would it? Why would it know this game? That'd be silly. Even people that play this game don't want to play this game. Serious? Alright, so that's the deal for all that. Blurb is ready, so if you want to interact with the stream in any way whatsoever, or, you know, just blow out my ears, go ahead. There is a viewer link as well that accesses things differently, because you can use channel points, right? It's not all about money. You can also use channel points as a way you can access sounds. Now, hold on. Let me just go grab that real quick, and I'll post it up for TikTok. Because you guys can have fun, too. There's plenty of things that you can do to mess around and just goof on me. So here you go. Here you go, TikTok. That link right there, yeah, that's how you earn points. That's how you can play sounds in the video. This is up, so I think I need to refresh chat. And then that should be good. My intention here is to play some timed and ranked. Sarah's in the store? Yeah, Sarah is in the store. I had 10,000 something, but then I dropped some stuff onto Eric just now. So I don't have that anymore, obviously. Maybe I'll run Seno. Eric, obviously, he is a beast. A monster, one could say. I should play some Vesper. Vesper's pretty crazy. Crazy, it's organized by season. Why can't I? I'm gonna like this character. I don't know why I'm going through all this effort for him. Did I have a good... Did I have another strike assist that I wanted to use? 'Cause Tommy's okay, but Tommy's got a lot of problems. I don't think so. None of these are really all that great. Maybe that Tommy. Maybe this Tommy instead. Because while that's an epic, it has a huge amount of issues. Also, CCTV, I do see you. It's good to have you in. It is wonderful to see you around here. Ming. Ugh, I have no talents. Because getting this leveled up should make it decent. However, the stats right now are going to be kind of bunk. Only 16k. And they're probably not Tori. What can I goof on? What could I be goofing with? Don't have Trent, obviously. Oh, I only need one Haley. Haley's not Sarah. Goodness, all these options kind of blow, which is why I really would have preferred to do anything else. But I could play Tommy. I could play one of these too. Let's put Zach on there. Zach is, however, going to require a defensive assist, and the best one that I have is, of course, Eric, that everybody has. Oh, it's right there. Never mind, he's already on the team. And then, yeah, he needs huge buffs. Bling. Get this all powered up real quick. Should I go with Zach first? That might be a good move. And then I can bump this up to 5. See, I have tons of gummies now. Right, I've got tons of multivitamins because I have been doing the occasional raids. And that is good for the account. Look at that, 8,000. That's not going to matter when it gets up there a little bit higher, because it can go up high into the 13s. So that's not going to matter then. But for now, and being able to boost these up to 5, that's pretty good. Things were fairly limited before, but now it's not a problem. And every bit of this does help level up the account as well, because every level on the account is also pretty big. I should be logging in every day and doing like donations and whatnot. That was a part of how I got the other account up. People were in there and I was able to just spam like this assist as a way to get like account level up, but you know, it be what it be. Yeah, can't do none of this. There is no raid event up. But I think we're fine. Right, for where we are. And ow, let me pull up a timer real quick. Like, so we can get into this. So it's all based on times. What do I need? Nothing else. No, we good. We good from here, Gengi. Gengi-con. I see you. Dude, are you not hearing me? Oh no, that would be worse. Yes, you are hearing me. Good. Okay. Well, time to do the usuals. Oh, like jerked myself with the water. That was horrible. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you've all been well. That's right, you heard me. We're playing Movie Zach on the ladder yet again. Going up against Zed in the first match with a putty defense. That should be pretty good, considering... Ow, okay. A little rude. Okay, got him. This would be a good moment for Daredevil Chain. Ooh, we can do that twice, actually. I'll take the 2 on that one. Good combos. Do it. Oh no! Oh, that was okay, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Bink. Ha, knew it. Knew he would do that. Had a good feeling. Alright, that's not cool. That is way so fast. I'm gonna dunk on him. Did with the boots. 1, 2. That move used to be so much better. And then punch him. I'm gonna risk it here because he just spent a lot of stuff, so he probably doesn't have anything. And then, whoo-wee. No, I was gonna Eric. I did that one way too late, so that's on me. That goes far forward, but not far in. I hate it here. That was the worst. I dropped it.
You lose.
You gotta be kidding me. How did I let that happen to myself? No. I should have had that one. Dude, that was all mine, and that one whiff. That one whiff just completely undid me. Sucks. Alright. Jay, welcome in. How you doing? Are you a Power Rangers fan? Are you a Legacy Wars fan? No, I've been playing this game for 8 years. Alright, let's go. Who do we get this time? Delphine? Delphine winning this. I'm not gonna let it go down yet again. Alright, I'm letting it go down. Ow, yet again. What is that damage? What is that speed? Alright, rip it. I spent a lot of money and didn't get anywhere near as much. Block. Yeah, but what if I did this? What if I did this, huh? Boom! Ooh, that could have been really bad, but unfortunately for them, they called Jack. Never mind. I'm gonna Rolling Thunder here. I'm gonna do nothing here, apparently. Daredevil Chain, good combo. Set it up in the corner. Block. 1, 2. Ooh. They could have done so much else. No, not this time. Alright. Alright. Not cool. Oh, for real? Why'd I drop so hard? Once again, could have potentially been mine. Unfortunately, they sat on Jack a whole bunch. Right? So Jack was able to stop a lot of things that ended up happening there. Devil Chain is still good. It could almost use a little bit more on that first hit, though. I don't know what it could get, though. What could improve Daredevil Chain? Oh, nope. That's over. At least they fixed this texture, though. The texture got fixed for that side. That's good. Oh, why is it so fast? No, please stop. Really? Okay, well, I guess we're going for the whole ride. Yep. No, that's fine. That's cool, I guess. Yep, here we go. They block. That's great. They've got their natural block, too. And Eric assist. Ew, gross. And then Bink. That's about all the damage we can rank out of that one. Ooh. Why did you try to do that? No! And he goes so far. The disparity against, like, new versus old characters. I hit Eric, but then I dash, and that's what happened. And now we're gonna get jumped by the homies. And then Ollie, he wasn't even done with his other animation. How was Ollie even able to get in there? That didn't make any sense. What was Ollie even doing there? That's stupid. I mean, playing that's like trying to play cards from old Yu-Gi-Oh! Against like tier limits. It does not work. You're gonna get messed up doing that. Absolutely don't go for it. Alright, here we are. Maybe... Yeah, this has a lot more possibility. Double block assist because he's a coward. Yeah, I know you've got it. You ain't fooling no one. I know you've gotten a block. You're running nothing but... Oh, you're that too? Yeah, because you had all the money. Get out. You know, I was going to do my own, but apparently not. He's got cash again on hand. This would be the only moment to use this. I am so far behind because not only does he have a dedicated block slot, he's also relying on it. Like, look at him. He's largely just letting that build up and doing nothing else. I don't have anything here. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about... I have to smack him with the one hit of Daredevil Chain. That was the only option there. I had to be fast, I had the Daredevil Chain, and then I had to get out. That was the only thing I could do. Alright. Yeah. Largely, they were looking to just counter everything that I could possibly do, which is such a terrible look on the game, and such a terrible way to play the game. Like, why do that? A win is a win, but does that really feel good? Shoutouts, chat. How do you feel about 100% counter players? Like, I had a friend that would do so for trolling back in DOA 4, but like in this though, where things are completely different, like those were mostly earned. DOA 4 counters were earned. You had to. It made a huge difference whether or not you tried to counter forward or back or grabs. Like, everything relied on that. But here, you're not getting a lot of risk for it. I am so dead. Because even after that... I'm going to rip this here. Whoa! I win! I didn't see that coming! Hit her shins. I kind of thought Haley was going to be a huge problem. Turns out, I'm the problem. Haley got stopped pretty cold on that one. Yeah, that game, like, you know, being good at countering in DOA was something else. Being good at countering in this, yeah. All right, here we go again. Coda is an interesting choice. Mastodon Sentry Assist. Kim Assist is kind of pointless. Like, that doesn't do what you think you do. Kim Assist do not do what you think you be doing. I'm gonna rip this here. Oh no! Huge shield slam. Gets me into the capoeira combo. Can't block here anymore. That used to be... Well, I'm glad that didn't come out. Get him with the Daredevil. I'll go into the Rolling Thunder because there's not much else I can do with it. I just gotta look out here for... Ooh. Yeah, that. I gotta look out for that. Daredevil once again. Can we chain? Yes, we can go to the Rolling Thunder. They don't block it, which is a weird choice on their part. Do it. No defenses come out. We were set up to counter almost everything. There we go. Ooh, stopped him, but then that is going to hurt. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, got us on the stun. And then we're through. Yeah. Can stand right on business. Right on business. And get that explosion. Just like a transformation. All right. Next move, I'm on the verge of League 10, which, having not played rank in a while, is still pretty good. Oh, you know what? I was going to look it up and see how it's pronounced, if it's Levy or Levi. The Ninja Steel Gold Ranger. Oh, I saw that. That's, yup. Dominican Ranger. Why does that name look familiar? I swear I saw that recently. Oh, no. This is probably fairly impossible because look at my health evaporating. I don't have a lot in the way of, like, armor power. Okay, good choice. Good choice with that double cannon. Whatever, I gotta rip it. Bink. And then Amalia. Remote! Dude, thank you so much. It was awesome hitting the 3K. It's been a long time coming. I shouldn't have paused like I did. But thank you, thank you, thank you. And congrats on your rises as well. Been trying to balance everything out between this, which I do still enjoy, and the things that I really enjoy. Unfortunately, leveling up this account is more of a pain in the butt than I thought it would be. This was so much better back in the days where, like, this was the maximum for accounts all across the board. Now, where I'm just sort of, like, suffering through the lower tiers, that's not the biz. Shamrock Ranger. Well, White Tommy is going to be a little bit better. However, that Casey assist is going to cause some problems. Gotcha slipping. Don't you dare bring that in my house again. Wipe your feet. Yep, there's Casey doing Casey stuff. Power Punch here is going to be good. Why not the rolling? Because we're going to try to counter him largely as the play. Got him on the Flying Tiger. Daredevil here. I've got a defense, so I'll be fine. That's not good, though. 1-2 combo. Into Tommy should be fine? Yes, that works. Let him do his stuff. We can dodge through that. Ow. That was bad. Variant Power Punch to end it because it looks cool. Boom! Punched the soul out of it. Punched the soul out of it. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had also mistakenly, like, run out of stuff I had scheduled. Because the 2 shorts a day was huge for sub gain. And then, ran out, and that dropped off. I can schedule a whole bunch of stuff on TikTok, too. I gotta get a lot of editing. I had a system, and I was trying something else, and it wasn't really working, so, like, I gotta do some other stuff again. I gotta rework my systems to get everything working perfect. And let's see if we can take down Jack. Jack isn't the menace he used to be. However, he's still pretty good. He's still pretty good. Nothing matched up to Eric, though. Eric fans are eating. He's had big buffs. Oh, come on. Get out of here with them guns, boy. Get out of here with them guns, dude! No. Ow, 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 ow. And I am evaporating. It is hurting. My damage is low. I definitely need more multivitamins. Oh, you can't even escape it. Like, you have to have a counter. No. I think I'll walk up and Daredevil chain him into Rolling Thunder. I'm going to net more damage off of that than if I just did Power Punch. No. Ooh. Ow. And then I'm dead. Yeah. Because I got hit on that one. You know, I'm interested to see what they do with him, but I've never watched Ninja Steel, so I have no idea. I guess, you know, Ninja Cowboy. How can you not be excited for a Ninja Cowboy? New character is always exciting, kind of regardless, though. What do you think they're going to do with him? Like, what possibilities do we have for... Is it Levi or Levy? I guess it's Levi. Is that... It's her again! And this is another... Because it was Dominican last time. Alright, didn't punish me on that one. They were after the active range for that. Boom! Dimension in Danger? I didn't even watch Dimension in Danger. Blink! I've kind of fallen off. I was watching Dino Charge with my children. But I've kind of fallen off on that. We've also been watching a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, like, we're right at the end of Duel Monsters. Like, we're right at the end of, like, it's Yugi versus Pegasus, and we're on to the, I think, second episode of that or whatnot. Yeah, second episode, because Yugi took down Toon World and all of that stuff. I think he's about to start cracking out Relinquished. Bader! I mean, Antonio was pretty good, too. He did some stuff. He was nowhere near, like, some of the effects that they did with Genta. The Marks of Light is really cool sometimes. But now, so many characters are so much faster. I don't know. It's not what it was. It's not good. It needs some changes. Not to mention, anytime they can make you drop your gimmick like that. Right, because talking about Antonio and, like, Psycho Green and... Alright, that was a little rude. And Kira, all of them with their stacks gimmick. I think even Skull. Anything with a stack gimmick where you lose it based on hits is sort of ineffective anymore. Like, they're not good because everything does such multiple hits. Like, that being 2, that's almost nothing, right? You can tolerate that. But some of these things have upwards of, like, 9 hits. So if you're about to unleash your full stack, it's all gone. Those gimmicks need to be readjusted because those characters are kind of pointless. Like, even with Orion, what are you going to do? Orion walks up and hits you, like, 7 times. All of your stacks are gone. Although Antonio, if he gets knocked down, that's always kind of been, like, the method. Alright, it's Casey. This is going to go horribly.
2, 1, go!
No! My cankles, why? You've got low health, too, but I'm just going to evaporate because that's how this character works. I've got no health. Oh, really? Come on! Serious? Are you serious? The one time I was like, I'll just preempt it with this. No. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Daredevil chain, but I am in a bad way. I was kind of hoping I could use mine, but no. Now I'm dead. So that's 3 off, and then this is 4. That's 7. That's not the end of Casey. Rip it! No! I'm alive. I was activating Eric. If Eric would have activated, I'd have still lost, but it'd have felt better. I'd feel better about myself. I was so close to 10. Now I'm not. I feel bad about myself. Woohoo. I have plans for Friday too, because I've usually been doing some other stuff with my child. I think we're gonna load up some stuff I found on Fortnite and see how he does through that. Because like Fortnite horror games are pretty crazy. The Booty Eater. Really? I can only wonder. Oh, it says that Booty Eater. It's not even. Or it could be that Booty Eater. It could be. Alright, well, I was going to try to block that, which doesn't work anyways. I almost forgot you're coded to be a breaker. Stop it! So done with you! Haley, please! Let me go! There's dino nuggets in the chat. You're embarrassing me. Why is Haley sort of crazy? Like how the meta shakes up and characters are just better in some situations. Let's do one more. I think I've only won like 4 matches out of all of this. Gosh, these movie rangers. These movie rangers suck! Yeah, I saw that explosion of light. Soy de Guatemala! I'm pretty sure that means he's from Guatemala. Alright, we're gonna hit him with Tommy. Unfortunately, don't get anything to follow that up. No! Well... Alright, I'm gonna... You gotta be kidding. I was gonna dupe you, but then you didn't. Alright, I'm gonna hit him with nothing, because that's way faster than me. Brink. Ooh, the restand, that's not good. 1-2 combo. It's higher damage technically for 1 energy. No, no, no. Get out of here. Cross the screen. Go. Gotta save up for Eric. Saving up for Eric again. Got him with mine. Ooh, that kill, yes. That feels like a good one. How many boxes do I got even? 2. I've got 2 boxes. And so with that, we're going to close it out with just a little bit of gambling. All right, what do we get on this one? There's 8. That should be decent. Get through all the very important stuff here. And we only get up to Delphine Leader. But you know what? Delphine Leader is very playable. If I didn't spend all the stuff I did earlier, I probably could have actually gotten my warrior. All right, box number 2. 7. That's going to be even fewer rewards. But what does it actually turn out? Ooh, Astronomer Assist. Astronomer Assist, not what it used to be. But hey, thank you all for coming in and watching. It's been wonderful having you all around here. How do you feel about the movie rangers in the current meta set if you've made it to this part of the video? And if you have, maybe consider liking and subscribing. That's a wonderful thing you can do to help support the channel. I mean, if you're just leaving the house, turn this on for your dogs or something. I hear they like it. The flashing lights and whatnot's good for them or something. Don't quote me on that. But until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you always. Getting air in the stomach. Lots of betters. Dare I just collect this right away? I think I do. And then, so the other setup I have a setup for Eric. Ready to rock. I think I'm going to play Sinozic. And then maybe we'll go to the Eric one. Oh, so close. It's level 5. That's cool. I should honestly just play another movie ranger at that point. I should do a set of movie rangers. Why not? Yes, it's a movie bonanza as we move on with Billy going into this one. Hell's Mouth Goon. Alright, we're probably not going to take down Ollie. It's blue on blue here. I tried to block, but blocking was not the... I tried to strike, but striking was not the answer. Don't strike a man with an open leg. Or something. I don't know. Ow! That went a lot farther than I thought it would. There is no reason why my legs are locked to the ground like this. Get out of here. Stop. Yep, there is absolutely no reason why this character needs his legs locked to the ground like that. Stop it. Buzzer beater. All right, let's get him. What do we do now? I'm gonna do it again. Explode. Not chill. Not chill in the slightest. Ooh. Got him here. Boom! That was huge, but we're dead. Because he is fully invincible on that, and then he's got follow-ups for days. Why? I think I dashed. Did I seriously almost beat even for even going chops to chops with... Seriously, I feel like I should count that. With Ollie? With Billy of all things? Did I really go chop to chop with Ollie using Billy? What are these characters up to? These horrible things. It doesn't work out well for them. If you lose to this, you should probably just uninstall. I mean, you're not playing a fantastic character either, technically, but mine is still worse. Nah! Gyro shurikens. Ugh. Taking a lot of damage here off another sea wave cut. Zenith magic? Nope. Gyroed again. You can stop with the taunting though. There's no need to do the taunting. We're gonna, yep, taunt and get out. I didn't need to do that, but I felt like it was the move. Oh, no! And I still get to queue up the block? That's horrible. That's horrible. What is your reasoning? Like, why do you do that? The timing! I burned to death as they did that. Seriously, though, like, why is it your raison d'etre to just show your butt to everyone? I couldn't imagine having a butthole for a face like that. I'm better than you! I'm playing a better character! Cool for you, bro! I get it. Make your opponent tilted. They'll play worse. Just, you know. You can't wait for the last one, right? Sticks, welcome in. Nice to see you. Tanya time. This is going to be very difficult because Billy is trash. I couldn't even move. All right. All right. I am punishing myself here. Why does she do this? I've taken 45% damage and haven't done a single thing. Yep, and that's all I get. I spent all that money, and for what? Stop. Girly Poe, stop. Block! No! She booted me in my chest and then hit me with the bonkin' stick. Alright. That felt a little unnecessary. Spider Sniper, what's up, dude? Don't think I don't notice that 616 either. Don't like I don't see that. You know, I never put 2 and 2 together on that. Because it is Earth 616, right? Earth. Okay, I can't spell. Earth 616. Yeah. Yeah. I never put 2 and 2 together on that. So it's Earth 616 is the default main Marvel Earth. Did you know, right, that 616 is actually the number of the beast, not 666? Are you aware of that? Which would mean that Marvel's primary Earth is hell. Granted, Mephisto is there all the time, being Mephisto. So let me back that up. Let me back that up. Rising theory is that 616 is actually the number of the beast, not 666, because when you look at Arabic numerals and how they correspond to letters of the time, the Caesar, Nero. Ooh, I barely dodged that. I'm gonna hit him with this here. All right, we gotta do taunt canceling, which kind of sucks. Ow, 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 ow. Would be spelled in such a way that the numbers would come out to 616. 666 would be Neron Caesar. The extra 6 being a 50, not a 10. Or the N on the end, adding 50 to it, turning it to 666, not 616. And so, you know, for those that didn't know, a little bit of a lesson. For those that did know, you can back me up. Because there's also, like, I've played the Tales Beyond the Tomb series, / I haven't actually played Poop Killer, but it's a thing that exists, which is from 616 Games. Same reason. So, Marvel's default world is hell. Does anybody else find it annoying, too, that they, in Multiverse of Madness, had to call that out as 616? Like, I don't know why Marvel felt the need to do that, right? They could have let the comics be 616, and they could have let the movies be, like, another number really close to that, but they didn't. They had to say, like, you're from Earth 616. Well, that just kind of messes up everything. You did not need to do that. I woke up with Bully Beater. Billy on Billy violence. Let's go. All right, this is actually working. I missed my taunt canceled. I did not mean to let that go so long. I am so sorry. Well, that sucks. That sucks the butt. And ooh, that took so long to charge up, but it worked. They literally could have made it almost any other universe, because a lot of them are taken and be like, yep, MCU is this one, comics are this one. Simple. But chose not to. They woke up and chose stupid that day. How unfortunate of them. Makes me wonder what universe is the DCU then? Oh, I was hoping I was gonna catch him with that. Apparently not though. Spa-Arc is just going crazy. Ow, ow, ow. The Spa-Arcs are clashing. Why was I locked to the ground? I hate that still. Can we get out of here with this? Why? Why is Billy just locked in place so often? I'm gonna hit him with this here. No! Now I'm even more locked to the ground. Frozen even. Hit him with the red crash. Okay, or not. That's fine. Pink. I mean, the weird part is we're still somewhat even on damages, but that's largely because that sucked. That sucked real bad. I hate it here. It was because he had even less health and even less armor. So despite the fact that I had done so little else, we were still somewhat tied. You know, I was going to play Eric, and I dumped a lot of stuff into Eric, but I feel like I should play the movie characters now. Maybe I should try to play all the movie characters in one go. Just back-to-back them all. What do you think, chat? Sounds good. Nice input. Good hustle. Let's get into this one. Oh, boy, you're back. Why don't you hit that taunt again? I dare you. Blink. Yeah, that locks me way into place after that. That is not good. Why? You shurikened me. Why were you able to do that? Stop it. You are a problem. You know that? Yeah, this is the PC account. Ow! What are you doing that for? Okay. It almost... You have no idea how lucky you are. Again, like you have no clue how lucky you are. I hate. I'm dying on the inside. Dying on the outside. Bing. All right. I was gonna walk up and block. I'm dead. I should have done Tommy. I went with block. I should have went with Tommy. Tommy would have been the move. I'm dying because I'm stupid. No, I'm just playing ranked in like League 9. Permanently cementing myself here too. Gosh, why have the movie rangers not got touched at all? They need some help. Now what? All right. Here we go. Let's do this. I saw that. That is not good for me. No, he's hitting me with his tentacle again. Stop it. Or stop. Bink. All right. However, should he choose to... I hate it. Should he choose to do his attack, I'm not going to have anything for it. What do you mean Taylor can do that? I'm sorry? I need some explanations. What do you even mean Taylor... I was dashing! Why does it last that long? I thought I waited long enough that by the time you got over there, What even is that character? How do they rationalize what they did? He's spicy, all right. He is spicy. I made so many bad choices. I need to choose better. Okay. Cyber Villain Blaze. He's got a cool helmet. I'll give him that. Why? That reached? Excuse me? What are you even talking about that reached? Okay, he's on the ground. On the ground, making me regret my life. Just do it again, why not? I mean, the odds you have a block at that point were pretty low, actually. All things considered. What? No! That was my chance. That was my moment. Got him. No! I was doing it there, too! Idiot. I had a feeling you'd do that. I got lucky. Sorry, I thought I heard noise. I got kind of lucky on that. Like, I had a feeling they would, but then they did. And it worked out for me. Got him with that Nero spicy stuff. Ooh, here we go again. Feeling good about myself. About to not feel good about myself. However, he's running double strike assist, so craziness in the back end. Stop it. Get out of here with that. Why? How do you... These numbers don't even make sense. Math is not real. Numbers are made up. Get out of here with that. I couldn't even time that right. Like, I can't queue up a taunt. Bink. And bink. All right, that's probably about the maximum damage we can get. Nope, get out of here with that. Don't even try it. This is not the house where you want to do that. Okay. That was a little less cool. Now I'm not in a good place though. That was an accident. I did not mean to do so. However, it's working out so far. Hit him in the knees. He doesn't need them anyway. He does not need them. Hey, do this. No! Okay, well, I mean, this strategy, it is a strategy. However, it didn't work out. It almost was, though, because it was a bit of just, like, go as hard as possible. And if you go as hard as possible, they won't be able to do anything about it. How do I still have Billy matches to play? What are you even talking about? Explain. Elaborate. I feel like I've been playing way too much of this character. How is there still time? Can some of these just run out the clock, please? Thought this was an event. I got some stuff cooking, chat. I'm working on some things to go on for us to do around here. Oh, all right. So yeah, movie characters. What adjustments do they all need? Are you... You're for real, aren't you? No. No. Okay, trip him twice. No. It's gonna eventually run out. My luck cannot hold like this. It would have been hilarious if I hit him. That would have been hilarious. We know what happened, though. Get him with it. Eat this. I swear that was not too much power before. That is so much text to put on an attack. Pop super, I'm dead. Oh, he's gonna touch me. Nope, he's gonna kick me instead. We're fine. I thought he was gonna throw a shuriken and touch my butt. I think Billy's adjustments could simply be like not locking him in place as much. Could even be lowering a couple of his attacks. I think he has a couple that cost 4. They don't need to be up that high, especially for the damages they deal. Better combo ability would work out very well for him. Or even damage increases. They make him play like a bruiser. Oh good. Oh god, it's this again. That makes me happy, I say sarcastically. I get to spend that money, I don't get anything for it. Ow. Alright, well, I'm surprised he wasn't able to counter his way out of that. No! I dodged it? That was cool! That was actually dope! Okay, that needs some hitbox adjustments. I would be glad to see that happen. Super, I'm dead. What do you know? Who'd have thunk it? Clearly, some adjustments that we need are that everybody gets a super. Because that is the only thing to be fair. Either everybody needs a super, or everybody without a super doesn't hit as hard as people. I mean, everybody with a super doesn't hit as hard without a super. Really? This again? Ichigo.
3, 2,
Ichigo.
go.
I disagree with that. LGBT wins. Not saying that like LGBT are like bad or something. Just like no one person is better than another technically, except for if that other person is acting like a d-bag. Then yeah, you're better than the d-bag. That's not saying a ton though. How did that work?
KO. You win.
They had no health. Are they league dropping? Well, I guess I'll take that moment on a league dropper as a chance to go gambling. If anything else. Maybe I can get something off this. 8 does not bode very well. It means a potential epic, though. Putty, Sledge, Cat, Delphine again. It really wants me to play Delphine. So, nevertheless, how do you all feel about us delving into the movie Warriors like this? What are some changes you would like to make to Billy? What would make him more effective in the current mid-range instead of being at the bottom of the tier list where he is? But until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And then maybe that power protect you. Always. Yeah. Yeah, so things being what they are again, and going through these characters. Man, I do not have what I need to drop on all of them. But I'm going to go ahead and try to play as much of the movies as I can. Have I not leveled you up? Bomb. 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 Yes, level 7! We have to bump all these up. They should be able to go all the way to 5. They should be able to. I don't have enough orbs for that? You're kidding. Everything I've done and I don't have enough orbs. Please, tell me a different story. Alright, raise up player level. That's good, that's good. KO kick isn't going to get as high, but it's mostly just to get off me. KO kick could certainly be faster. That is an adjustment I would absolutely make. Ground and pound has... What? That's a lot. Ground and pound moving forward from Trini to a specific position that does not have to be full screen, but would be much better as full screen. That I would also take. That would be an excellent move. Double OMO, welcome in. It's good to see you. Please do not be a bot, for I consider you a clanker until otherwise proven. I cannot put anything into here, which is not going to bode well for this character, right? Because we are looking at... Actually, it could be worse. However, I should be playing with a breaker, not a striker. What do I have for a breaker? What's my good breaker on this account? Is it Tanya? I feel like it was Tanya. Oh no, it's Zenith. But I feel like I've dumped more into Tanya. Let's see. 15706. 15359. 1706. I mean, clearly the health is higher already. Sorry. Wrong Yellow Ranger, my bad. 15, yeah. Even at level 1, Zenith is just already better for the team. As much as I don't want to just run the same characters over and over again, I don't have many options. So here is the next one. Take us like a couple of seconds to take a big breath. Start the timer. Start the match. This is probably the character that I know the best. This and Draken. But is that going to matter with what I have on the character? I guess we'll see. And don't forget to tune in if you haven't already. That's right, we're playing a lot of movie characters, and here we move on to my favorite, Movie Yellow. Becky G, as we know her around here. We are going to get completely blown up because Amelia is just kind of unfair. Amelia is Ninja Kim before Ninja Kim. Like, you're the original. You're old Coke. She's new Coke. Blink. Yeah, I saw that coming. Woo-wee. Oh, are you serious? I got hit by that? I got hit by that? I'm not a perfect. That's all I want is not a perfect. That is all I want is not a perfect. Not a perfect. All right, we're good. I can live now. I'm okay. I'm not okay. What do you mean I couldn't do it? Where was Eric? All right. Well, you know what? Not a perfect.
KO. You lose.
Stupid character. Which one's worse? Of course it's New Coke. New Coke is definitely worse. She doesn't let you do anything. Amelia at least has to take a break. New Coke exists because they wanted to use high fructose corn syrup, which Pepsi was using, and why Pepsi was routinely winning taste tests. TR Flower Boy. What does that even mean? You want to explain that one to me? Link. No! Ow! I didn't even know what I was doing in that moment. I am in the air. You fight me. Why would I do that? I'm in the midst of recording. Hi, welcome in. It's nice to see you around here. We are not doing the 3K special. Are you serious? We're not doing the 3K special at this moment, which would be a Halloween party for reaching 3K. I was kind of hoping that block would work there, but it did not work. Block! Block! Stun him! I mean, at least it works. It could be... No! Stop it! I just want to play the movie Rangers.
KO. You lose.
I can't do the things I do on my other account. I couldn't even do the things on that account, though, because until they make adjustments to these characters, they're just kind of trash. Yes, we'll be getting around to the Halloween party, where I'm going to try to host a whole bunch of matches, and across 3 streams, hopefully, someone somewhere will even bother joining, right? I will let everyone... Baby Saja. Nobody likes Baby Saja.
2, 1, go.
I will let everybody know when we intend on doing the Halloween party for reaching the 3K as a celebration. Thank you all so much. 3K was an end-of-year goal, and here we are hitting that in October, when this is being recorded, October 21st. I dated the video now. Hit this double ground pound. Scrub. Dude, I have taken so much damage from him. He's done almost nothing. Well, I'm stuck in the corner still. Ooh, yes! Oh, dead! I didn't think that would work. Why does her hand look like that? 3K was the end of your goal, but let's not also forget that if you go over to twitch.tv/Dorakaiser, the end of your goal there, which is impossible, is 500, which is only about 40 away. It's 44 away. I don't know what to do for TikTok even. TikTok is just like its own beast. But don't forget to drop a follow. Follow if you like this content. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me here on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch. Get out of here, Jen. Get out of here, Jen. I know your business. Stop it. I'm not going to fall for that. Bink. Bink. See, and now I need to save up Brawler combo because they're going to try to do Time Strike again. No, that's my bad. I'm stupid. I could have countered that. I didn't have to let that happen like I did. I'm going to do it here. Yep. No way they didn't have it. Kick again. Boom! Right through her. So what should we do for a Halloween party? Like, what would clarify that out here? We'll do that, like, next week. But what would be good for a Halloween party around here? Aside from trying to host as many player matches as possible. What would you like? Should we do music requests? We used to do that back in the day. I mean, the video will be not monetized, obviously, because I can't do that together. Let's move into this next one. I saw that big flash. Unfortunately, it's Fern. There's been a lot of Fern lately. I've been seeing a ton of Fern. I'm going to go ahead and... good. Thanks for following for my bait. It works so well together. Gotta love... Alright, I didn't know what button to press, and I pressed the wrong one. Of course you have a block. Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you not have a block? Blocking is just the thing to do. All right. There's literally nothing to do about some of this. You gotta be kidding! Why? Stun him. Good ground pound. Damage. They're gonna get back at me. How did you dodge? All right, done. Stop it. Get out of here, Fern. Well, I did it. Wasn't fully expecting to be able to pull that one away, but I did it. I got it. Man, what a crazy character Fern is. And to be taken down by a movie ranger like that. Fish, what do you mean? Because I was baiting? Look, I'm a master at baiting. You have to trust me on that one. Jay Baker. Well, I legitimately think Scorpina might just be not a good matchup for me. Get out of here. Get out of here with that one. You training dummy? I have to do a lot of this. Yes, headbutt. Ground pound. Urgh. We have to watch out because Scorpina is going to want to do her breakers. I'm sorry. Did you quit? Are you done here? Did you realize you weren't going to get anything, so you quit? Are you a quitter? I think they are. They're a quitter that's not going to quit. All right, bye. You meant the skull emoji? But you got a fish. How did you whiff fish? On skull? I'm sorry, what? I need the explanation. How often are you sending fish? Is fish a super coded emoji that I'm unaware of? I mean, I would be because I am not a teen anymore. I'm not a 20 anymore, and I didn't text like that anyway. That has never been me. What does fish mean? I mean, I have an idea, but who knows? All right, was that? Oh no! And you've got a block assist. What is wrong with you? Ew, bruh, gross. Well, it goes so far forward, I wasn't able to do anything there. I hate that goes like full screen. It doesn't. It goes 3/4 screen, but it's still kind of like the worst. Stop! Someone is a professional pumpkin spice player. They wanted to join. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. How is his crap legal, but this can't do what it's supposed to do? Stop it. Brawler combo needs to cost 3. That is the first. That is like the first move she needs. Brawler combo absolutely needs to cost. I'm waiting even longer. Didn't matter. They had another one. No, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Oh, it's just a weird affectation? Okay. Well, at least it's not. At least it's not that. I think we both know what I mean. God, why does Bleach Rebirth of Souls have such good music? Such good music. I mean, it's seriously like listening to anime OSTs when I was in high school. All that, like, Naruto, Bleach, mostly those two. I don't... There's the delay, so I don't know what that's in response to. I'm gonna guess. Oh, man. Orange Range. Back in them days. Hey, it's you again.
3,
Saw you earlier tonight.
1, go.
No. And this works is so good. Oh, excuse me. I was kind of hoping for a slight dodge. I did not get it, though. Ow. Dude, why did I take that much damage? Are you... What are you even... I'm sorry, you hit like 2 trucks. Come on, stop. Welcome in, TikTokers. It's nice to see you. Really? All right, well, that was just, they hit too hard. There was like literally nothing I could do about that. They hit so hard. Naoto Boto. Welcome into TikTok. Turbo Red's fine. It's whatever they were doing. Like, seriously. I wasn't able to do anything, and then they hit me to death. All right, there's Kira, the thing I was talking about earlier, where those gimmicks need to get adjusted because they do not work. All right, I think this connects from here. It like just barely does. Ooh, what a I'm kind of glad that didn't work. Ha! Imagine! Imagine! I wonder why. Like, her gimmick is just bad now. I mean, it used to be fine, but then, you know, everybody hits like they do, and her moves aren't great to begin with. Plus, gimmick's just being terrible. Like, why would anybody play Kira? You get, what? You get 6 stacks. You're waiting for your chance to kick off with your breaker. And then they're going to come up and they're going to whack you with Orion. Or they're going to whack you with Ollie. Ollie's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there goes 4 of your stacks. You have to do, like, another set to get them all back. Or Justin. Justin's combo goes off and you've got nothing after that. Stacked gimmick characters are not it in this game anymore. They have completely fallen off. Do not play them. Kira could have some cool dodges. I wonder if... Yeah. Because, like... The stuff they've done recently, the buffs they made to Daishi, and with I'm assuming Levi coming out Friday, as is wont, I wonder if the buffs they made to Daishi have anything to do with that. Sentry can unlock your stacks. Well, Sentry can, yes, but Kira can't. And nobody plays Sentry anyways. Did you not know about that? Levi, Levy, I've never watched Ninja Steel. I have no idea how Omi's name is said. I want the block off my middle slot. Can you please assist with that? Thank you. Yeah, as far as I know, that's going to be Friday, because they released the images for it and everything. But I wonder if the Daishi adjustments have anything to do with him coming out. If that was something that they were testing and they were going to implement with that. Is he going to have a lot of moves that change based on whether or not you activate them during a dash? And having never seen the character in action, I have no idea what his move kit could even consist of. But yes, Ninja Steel Gold is coming the end of this week. If they keep on bases. Which seems weird, because we got Camille like 2 weeks ago. It's way too early for a new character, but I think they have quotas to hit or something.
3, 2,
Turbo Red is back. You ain't got nothing now. Eat it! You gotta... I am going to evaporate. He's going to sneeze on me and I'm going to die. Yep, that hits way too far for what I can dodge. That is, what, 7? Yep, there goes 10. He's going to be legendary, because Camille was an epic, so that is known. As far as everything else, not a chance. Probably an attacker. There's so many attackers. I died in 2 combos. Yay! Hooray! See, and now the opposite of Billy. I can't believe it's almost over. I can't believe it's almost over. Meanwhile, Billy, I was like, how is this not over? I like how Stream Elements also keeps telling me consistently the entire time the YouTube stream is not connected. But it is. All right, here we go. It's Haley. Well, speaking of Ninja Steel,
2, 1.
Haley is bonkers sometimes. Excuse me, are you gonna... Of course! Why wouldn't it be? I'm just gonna... Ow. Stop! I don't know how it... Not a perfect. Eat that. Okay, seriously, come on. That's not... Well, we get to do this here. One of my new favorite combos is that works just kind of natively. No guesswork to it. Oh no! Spin to win! I died. Pac-Man joined us in TikTok. Pure Advantage Camel munches all noobs. Nah! Full NS team. It's possible now. Is possible. I've still never watched Ninja Steel. Any recommendations? I know. My son had a friend come over one day, and we turned on Power Rangers, and he was a Ninja Steel fan. Anyways. Well, a lot of possibility here. He doesn't have any extra defense, but we know how this character likes to draw defenses. Ow! It's going to be rough, though. I have to keep on top of my defenses. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be in a bad spot when his stuff comes out. Like this here. Because I have to do this to keep my spaces. I have seen In Space, yeah. I saw In Space originally when it came out in 96. No, not 96. That would have been even later. It was like 98. Yeah, I saw that originally then. I didn't appreciate it like I do now. I rewatched it again during COVID when I was watching a ton of seasons. I'm gonna save up. Nothing you can do about this, buddy. Bing! And then game! Check out my stick. I am old. Do not cite the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Yeah, like, I watched the premiere of Power Rangers in 93. Like, I'm from 98, man. I'm from 88. I watched the movie in theaters. I broke 2 VHS tapes of it, watching it too much. And the 1990 CMNT. I broke the crap out of that tape too, just by watching it so much. Wait a minute, it's you again! You were playing Fern not too long ago. I don't even know what to do against you. I knew that was coming. Only 12k health, but considering what she'd do... Oh my goodness, that worked. I am so surprised. What if I do this, though? Lost Galaxy was good. I went back in... That was one of the first ones that I ended up watching. I was on... I think Ranger Station was the name of the Discord channel, and I had asked like a recommendation of what to hit up getting back into things. And that was one of the top picks, was Lost Galaxy. So I started there and kind of went through some stuff. I watched everything start up until Wild Force. I need to watch Wild Force, which I watched like just a little bit of, and then I did Time Force through Operation Overdrive, and I did like after Operation Overdrive until Beast Morphers Season 2, because that was like still airing at the time. So I'm only missing a few seasons that I haven't actually seen, but I don't remember a lot of them. Crap, I don't need to do this one. Doing it anyway. I'm in here now. Do I like Operation Overdrive? No. I like Camder. That's about it. I hear it's actually a decent story. I watched like half of Operation Overdrive, and it was just like hard to tolerate. It was so bad. I know the twist. Get out of here with that. Let me do that from my side, boy. Okay. Hold on, I gotta punch a cop real quick. No. I don't think so. What's he gonna do now? Oh, come on! Alright, well. Do it. Woohoo! Yeah! Connect! Rip it. Oh, no! That's not good. Doesn't get the dash for the money. Oh, craziness, dude. Because one of the things I pointed out is that I know it's kind of a Pinocchio story, right? Because like it gets to the end and it's, oh, Mac's a robot! Or something along them lines. And the adventure story and everything else, but like that kind of sort of explains Mac's behaviors at the beginning of the series. So it's like Mac is autistic representation because he is definitely coded in a way there. So having beat the crap out of a cop, I think it's time to do some gambling. After all, I gamble with my freedom. So I clicked twice. That's 8. This is a good chance for something decent here. No, it's going to end up being a rare. It's just Drakina. Got a little worried. Thought my luck was going to be good. All right, and what do we get off this one? It's 8 again. This should only get us up to the rares, but you never know when it's going to surprise you. Ooh, Blue Centurion. Utter garbage. Well, thank you all so much for joining me as we go down this. What adjustments would you make to Trini? I've definitely noted a few that would be fantastic to have. But that is just going to be the way that it is. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget to like this if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if that's the thing that you're interested in. And until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you. Always. Mac is very special in his way. Yes, he is. I mean, he becomes a Red Ranger. Kind of through whining, but they're all special in that way. I can't stand Will. I cannot stand Will. I hate that guy. I'm sure his actor is a nice guy, but the character himself, famous Jet Jackson ripoff, yeah, don't like him. Not in the slightest. Eek. Ugh. Gross. Why? So let's see. All that's left is you and you. And I get to run the same backup dancers yet again. Chi-Town Sagittarius, welcome on in. If you're still around, do you prefer thick crust or thin crust? I prefer thin crust. Good old pub style. I'm more into Rosati's than I am Lou's or Giordano's. And I know that that's not good words. Just stuff that only the Chicago people are going to know. Lou's is fine. Giordano's is fine. Aurelio's is fine. Rosati's I like a lot. They're kind of my fave. I like the way they do stuff. Sarpino's also awesome, but you gotta eat it hot. You can't reheat Sarpino's. If you reheat it, it's trash. Alright, so I guess we're gonna do Kim here. Don't worry. I have to double up on things here in order to get my daily stuff and do streams and whatnot. But you get to be here. You get early access in a way that like members, right? Memberships are $1. You only have to go for the minimum level. You get special Discord access. You get access to everything I have pre-scheduled for videos. And I have that out through like middle of November. So for $1, you get to watch like a month worth of members only videos before anyone else. Or You can spin to win at the beginning of the month and see if you are one of the lucky YouTube members that is going to get chosen for that month. Not to mention that's also technically at the second level, but there's no real extra benefit. And until I get a lot more of them, I can't even like drop more emotes or anything. Not that I have them. It's cool. I'm here for the love of the game and chilling out with all of you. I don't have, well, I have real life friends. I do. I don't get to see them because I'm a parent, and so I am locked at home with my children. So you guys are my friends, all of you. I love when you comment on videos. I try to respond as quickly as I possibly can without interrupting my actual life. I try to be as responsive as I can in my Discord. I'm in a whole bunch of others, and I do try to like chat in there on the occasion, not just spam out self-promo, because that's not good manners, not good etiquette, and nobody's gonna come to you that way. You know, I bounce around the things that I can, and you know, answer all the comments because you're all here for me. I'm here for you, and that's what's important. And we're all in this together. And other High School Musical quotes. I was graduating high school when that movie came out, so like that is not a part of my childhood. Right, let's start the timer, and let's head into Kim. We'll save Jason for last, because my God, that's gonna hurt. That is not gonna feel good. But here we are. 3K, big moves, man. Made it before the end of the year, too. How'd I come up with it?
Shift to the turbo!
Ah, thank you for checking in. Wonderful to have you here, Sticks. Who's taking first yet? How'd I come up with Dorakaiser? Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. I can do that on the video. Yes, we are continuing playing all the movie Rangers, and here we make it to Kim, who is going to kick very hard. We got Kim on Kim violence here, though, to start off with. Ow! No! What? You can cancel that? Oh, what? I ain't never seen that before. Spider Sniper asking, why? How did I come up with Dorakaiser? So, at the very beginning of things, I just used my regular name, and that was sort of my intention. If you're aware of fighting games and things there. Actually, no, Sticks. There is Mike Ross, who is he was a Street Fighter pro. He kind of dropped out of that, and he sort of went over to Guilty Gear there for a minute. But I don't think he's in active competition anymore, as far as I know, or at least I've not seen his name on anything. And at first, I just used my name like that. I was like, I'll just be me. I'm just Andrew. There we go. It's easy. But then, what'd it do? It do not great, honestly. Jedi Battle Master. Yeeks. But then getting into the VTuber space and everything, and most of the other people using their name. I know, like, Lori, who I've done some stuff with on the channel. V is here. Hi, V. But, like, Lori also just uses her own name for stuff as well. And moving into the space and doing everything. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And everything that goes along with that, I had only done it because having a face for streams is better, or at least, you know, it's more responsive. You don't have to. There's plenty that don't, right? And that's proof enough that you don't have to. You don't have to follow trends, but people like a face to connect with. And at that point, I hadn't seen the tokusatsu community when it comes to VTubing and everything like that as well. So then I was like, all right, well, you know, I'll be the one. I'll be the hero. There's a few more now, including, like, I've seen VG. She's kind of lewd. But she is more of a hero, doesn't have any of the toku theming. Get out of here with that. Gotcha. That would be because, oh my goodness, the in-engine buff. No, I could have got out. So then I was like, well, what can I do? And going along with all that stuff, I had the character at first, and then going into everything there. And it was around the time that Dawn Brothers was out. So then it was a combination of, like, it's an alteration of my last name. and then combined with, so there was Doragoku, Doragon, which is also what I use on Twitter because Dorakaiser was taken. So then Dorakaiser, and I use that on Discord as well. And, you know, it's sort of like, it's Dragon Emperor, and it goes along into the whole backstory of the character and everything, and being combined with the Souls of Dragons, Doppelganger Invasion, all that kind of nice stuff. So, yeah, that's it. Dragon King, essentially. And because I needed a story to be there, I am getting bopped big time. Stop, please. But like Rusto, who is a skeleton VTuber. Oh my god, it clipped me and I couldn't block. Rusto, who is a skeleton VTuber, a Finnish skeleton VTuber. He didn't really want to come up with a story, so the story is literally just he got bonked on the head because he's got that metal plate, and they stole his skin. Ta-da! Don't really need more. It's just it's a skeleton with a metal plate, green eyes, and a hoodie, a brown hoodie. That's it. Nah, Finnish, not fish. He's from Finland. Check him out. Dude has amazing clips. So Rusto has fantastic clips. It's hilarious. I in fact came across Rusto through Muse. Muse is how I learned of the skeletons. Okay, well, I beat one earlier. I don't think that's going to happen now. Yep, knew it. I'm going to take this moment, though, because I am not going to get anything that I need off of that. So I need to get them in the air to hit them. Just do it. Oh! I get stunned even longer because of that. Thanks. Oh, man, I was hoping I could. No! That was not supposed to work like that. Rip it. Yes. I'm out. I am outie. Blink. Yep. Saw that coming, but I can get this again. I'm in a fair spot, actually. Woo! Yeah! I won it! Well, I am the wiener! I can't believe it worked! Shin Hisako off the Killer Instinct Complete soundtrack. Shin Hisako was an upgrade to Hisako, who was new to Killer Instinct on the Xbox when that came around, eventually. I, in fact, know somebody who was on the dev team for that one as well. You know, for random people I know in the gaming scene. I am the ween. I am the whiner pretty often, actually. This game does make me complain a lot. I'm sorry. But come on, this game sucks. This game's a lot of fun, but a lot of the stuff that happens sucks. It sucks real hard. I'm sorry to anybody that's like subscribed on a stream too, because Mix It Up Bot. I need to look into Streamer.bot. I'm assuming Streamer.bot is better about it. Mix It Up can only it only sees memberships. It does not see subscriptions on YouTube. The original creator? I think when it comes down to it, creators usually end up losing against the people that play the game, because the people that play the game are in a different fashion, right? They do things differently than is sort of expected. Uh-oh. Getting big bopped. Ow. Ow. Oh, man. And he's got, yep, super. There was no way of winning that. So I feel like I would have a leg up, but that's a real hard call. Probably, because I know the stuff that they're not. But RNG, you kind of have to play with those things in mind. It's not just an easy mash buttons win. You sort of do need to do things like keep track of what your opponent has used. You do need to keep track of whether or not your opponent has a breaker, a strike, or a block available in certain situations. What is their team setup and what are they using? what can I honestly be expecting them to do? What might come up next in my lineup? How can I use that to combine with what I already have for combos? Do I need to back up and save? That attack became so good! Do I need to back up and save EP? Should I go hard and just use my EP here? There are actually a lot of legitimate questions to be asked from that. So all the times that I kind of want to hate on this game and call it easy mode, it really isn't. No! Ow! Stop it! Cool! Yeah, he had a block. But he canceled out of it like an idiot. You don't need to do that anymore. I win because of that. Like, there is an amount of a guessing game to it, yes. Absolutely. But at a certain point, too, or maybe even just above a certain level, there becomes just so much more that you become aware of. I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. Listening to some, like, higher level players play and the things that they can watch out for and just keep in mind is kind of mind-boggling. And, like, the way that they make decisions in ways that I didn't. So much I did not consider. Yeah. I feel like I am, but I'm not that for this game. I'm certainly not as good as many other people. But I'm better than your average bear. Alright, we're gonna... I wasn't sure if I should. Woo-wee! Alright, I'm able to back him off there. He's got a lot of health. That's gonna be something else to watch out for. I go for Vortex Launch and damage here. So I'm not going to get too many other chances. That was 3k only. That's going to take 7 Vortex Launches to get the... Why did that reach so far? Why did that reach so far, brother of Dana Mitchell? Alright, we've got a... we've got a counter here, which is good. I think maybe we go with the Rapid Flurry. Because it's going to set us up with something else that we can do. Right? We can plant... Stun, and then we're back on having a block, which is where we want to be. Dash through all this. I just want to counter him at this point. That's going to be the better move. What even? Didn't come out with the Demon's Bane. Even though he had it, that would have been the better move. Stop. No, stop. Yay, I caught him on the fall. If there weren't just ninjas and choice and casuals, yeah. It is. Not sure if you're new to the channel or not, or if you just came across me like now, but I do jump into casuals a lot and don't play those characters. There's an amount of rewarding that can come with that. A lot of short players kind of suck. They do kind of suck, don't they? There can be an what is that?
3, 2, 1.
And it said Tito got cookies. It was really hard to read. Oh. Cool beans. Thank you for being able to play and join me. I do my best to play well in this game. No, 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 no. Wow. Oh, I got so worried there. I was like, no, this is bad. Kick him. Okay, yeah, that's it. Like, Wes isn't good either, but used right, he can be pretty good. About 2 months? Hey, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you actually did so, or if you're just finding me every day. That's almost more impressive that you just find me. It's nice to see that you've been in here. I've been doing this for about 8 years, believe it or not. I kind of started going a little bit harder on this and being a little more productive with it about a year before my first child was born. Ah, I'm scared. Kick him. Kick him again. Whoop, whoop. Oh, wait, I think I remember. Thank you so much. I mean, as you can see, there's also tons of pre-scheduled content, because that is what I do. I try to change things off every other day. I don't want to like just do Legacy Wars, but I realize that that is what people are largely here for, and I'm trying to get everybody to like me. And so every other day, it's fighting games / Legacy Wars, and horror. I swear, I'm maybe funny in other stuff too. I can barely stand me, but people are subscribing, so somebody likes me, and I'm grateful to have them. You guys mean everything. I wouldn't be here standing where I am and doing these things right now if not for you. Although I probably would, because this is my excuse to play video games now. Right? I gotta do it. I gotta play video games, because... Yeah. Get him! Yeah, and that whiffs because of the stance of where they were. Boom! All right, get him with a rapid flurry, which keeps him locked down in the corner. We've got him for a vortex launch. Oh, no! Yes. Oh, no. That's not good. Ow, ow. Dude, that dragon charge hurts so bad. Why am I up against players with 20k health? Why am I up against players with 20k health? Did you see that one of me and Pi playing 2xKO together? That was so cool. 17 win streak, and then at the very end it looked like we were 3 times higher than the next highest win streak in the lobby. Activating that Super Saiyan Blue aura. I cannot believe what we did. Although I'm seeing that like Ari is the 3rd highest used character in the game, which seems weird. Like I wasn't seeing a ton of that. Oh yeah. You had mentioned that. Like every character is very usable in that game, which is good about Battle for the Grid. For everything that's bad about Battle for the Grid, I would definitely say, talking about Battle for the Grid, that 2xKO is probably the better version of it. It shows how you can still achieve a lot of those things without having to resort to things like touch of death combos and whatnot. That there can be a lot of... I was trying to block there because I know that works. I know that it goes full screen like that, but you can still block it. There's so many things that it does in a better fashion where they wouldn't have to reach as hard as they do into like single touch conversion kills. Get out of here with that. Nobody likes you. I think actually everybody likes you. For some reason, Bridge is like a favorite character. Nah! Kick him! Boots! Got him. Yeah, Naomi Scott. Got him with the Princess Jasmine kicks, man. By the way, for those that don't remember, Naomi Scott, who played Kimberly in the 2017 movie, also played Jasmine in the live-action Aladdin, also plays the main character in Smile 2. There are many places that you can watch her. Those are only 3 that I know of, and I've seen all those movies. Smile 2 was weird. Like, it was good, but I feel like the gore was unnecessary in that movie. Whereas, like, I want to complain about the gore in Final Destination Bloodlines, but, like, it's kind of the point, and it's fitting in line with the series. But Smile 1 to Smile 2, the difference in gore between those movies, Smile 2's was completely unnecessary. They did not have to do that. Yeah, Johnny Wong Bosch. Johnny Wong Bosch voices way more things than just that. JYB is the voice of... he's the voice of Tetsuo in the anime's version of Akira. He is Adam Park. He is the voice of Zero in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He is the voice of, what's his name? Nero in Devil May Cry 4. He's Ichigo Kurosaki. If you've seen Gun X Sword, he's Michael. He is Vash the Stampede. Johnny Young Bosch is the voice of anime. Got him. What are you doing in here, scrub? I'm Kimberly. JYB is the voice of anime, and he's Broly now, because Vic got ejected for being a creeper and a jerk. So Vic is no longer the voice of Broly, it's now Johnny. And if you look at the original credits, actually, for when he was first in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he was credited as John Bosch, so it took him a while to switch over to Johnny. Just fun fact. Yeah, there's so many things you recognize him from. And he does the same voice all the time. Like, you can spot him instantly. I think he's also in Dynasty Warriors 5? 6 at the very least? So I remember someone getting a signature from him for that. But not only that, he was slightly chosen for his fighting style because, you know, he's been a long-time martial artist as well, which is what got him a part of the job for Power Rangers in the first place. Really interesting, because like Sean is just kind of like the voice I know for Goku, which is just sort of like the thing. Even having watched sort of before they went back and redid a lot of the old stuff, Sean's voice is just like the one I think of. Granted, they could get Mascot X. He was pretty good. They wouldn't want to admit that Dragon Ball Abridged exists. Kind of sad to see that it went without even finishing out the Buu saga, but like, you know, I see why. Yeah, that is unfortunately true in so many situations about things. When it comes to like people at the top, let's even look at VTuber drama, Cinder, and many others. Like, people who somehow make it to the top are generally not a good person, unfortunately. It's just something about that. Like, they were willing to step on people and everything else to get there. It sucks. It feels so good when you get somebody who like is truly deeply good and is a favorite. Those are amazing. All right, and having taken down yet another one with way too much health, we're going to go ahead and do this little bit of gambling. I am a little sad I'm only unlocking one box at a time. All right, what do we get on this one? It's 8, so we're only going to get up to rares yet again. I would love for a 9 to pop up on one of those. That would be fantastic. But in the meantime, we're going to... Epics, I'll take it. Get some Vesper in there. I do love Vesper Super. It's very good. But what are the changes that you would like to make for Kim in this game to make her a lot more playable in the current state? There are a lot of things to be done. She could maybe use a little more defenses in some other ways, but in the meantime, that's just going to be what it is for now. She felt like probably the best of the bunch so far. Until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I, and may the power protect you always. All right, one left, and it scares me. Unfortunately, like usual, I have to run the same backup dancers. They're my best ones, and they fit this build. So here we go. 14 is not gonna cut it though. We're gonna have to spend some resources on this boy. Oh no, I don't have enough balanced gummies. I did just pull a whole lot of stuff, so that should work out for this. I need to get raising tackle. I need shoulder tackle to be higher. No! No, I need more gummies! I got plenty of these ones. Why don't I have more of the other ones? Yeah, it's always better to hear that they're actually genuinely good people, and remembering that, like, if it wasn't for the fans, would they still really have the job? Like, it doesn't matter how good you are if nobody likes you. All right, I can bump up a lot of stuff here. Will you? Yeah, it'll be like level 7. Yep. 7 is about my highest level commons on this account as it goes so far. I actually have some talents on you, which is pretty impressive. Oh, this is going to be so hard because we're going to have to hit like shoulder tackles into stuff. Roaring Tiger is still trash for some reason. They need to adjust this attack if anything else. Timer start. Here we go. Not to mention, this stuff is going to come out closer to December. What should I do for my birthday, chat? My birthday's in December. I think my birthday's on a Thursday, too. Alrighty, here we go. It is the last of the movie Ranger lineup. We've got Jason on the front end. Like the video if you haven't done so already. It is going to be very... Really? Come on, I couldn't block that there? You seriously want to do that to me in this situation? Adam, please. Alright, well. Why am I on 2 blocks? It sucks. Not a perfect would be nice. Can I get not a perfect? Blink. It's not a perfect. I got everything I asked for Christmas. Got him. Blum, blum. Well, I mean, I knew he had that too. Because he now gets 2 of those, which is a huge change.
Shift into turbo!
Boom. Nope. Fen, thank you so much for checking in. It's wonderful to have you around here. I still need to get more of those. Orisanjo is still one of them, but it has the whole shift into turbo set. Stun into ball. Oh, this is unwinnable, but it's winnable. No, if I'd have blocked it, I could have won that. I'm suffering. I'm absolutely suffering because I dropped that so hard. How are you doing? Orisanjo is still in the set, but now that it's mixed in with all the shift into turbos, it's a little clogged. It's equal percentages on all of them. I need to get more of them. That's been on my to-do list. My days are filled up and busy, though. I know. I nearly had that one. It makes me so sad. This, however, I don't think I have a chance of winning. I have to get him before his super pop. Never mind. Never mind. Already got me. Oh, and then the boy with the stick looking at me like, check it out. All right, get him with it twice. I'm going to back off. It's probably because I'm in League 10 now. I ranked up. This is so trash. Ugh, gross. Why couldn't I block that? It feels like it had enough delay that I could have. I should have stopped dashing and blocked. And then I could have shoulder tackled and got my aerial kicks, but it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, Roaring Tiger needs huge adjustments. If Roaring Tiger can get those adjustments, then... I mean, he'll still need help. Shoulder tackle can be so much faster. Shoulder tackle can be so much faster. I also like how nobody has played any of the other redeems. Like, there's tons of sound redeems. Not to mention, you can also use the ones in Blurb. You can spend channel points on them as well. They are not bits only. There's even more of them in Blurb.
2, 1.
Okay, I didn't realize that ad was going to happen. My bad. I'm about to fix that. No, stop! Tito, stop it with the cookies. Got him. See, because, like, watch this here, right? Bump, bump, boom, restand. Why does it restand? Why does it restand? That's such garbage. Get out of here with that. I don't know what you think you're doing. I was not expecting to play that ad. I didn't tell it that was okay. Because I got an email for that. I was like, okay, well, I'll check it out and see what's up. No, it's literally grab tab is trash. Do not check it out. Boop, boop, boop. Not where I wanna be. Bink. Got him. Nope, stun. This is the better hit here. Bing, 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 bing. However, oh no, in a bad spot. Oh, come on. No, no, I should have just woke up with it. Yeah, so many characters are like that, especially in the current meta. They all stun at first hit, which is so frustrating. Like, it should just be a breaker then. Because it might as well be slower, and you can't do anything about it after the first hit. It's not even like it stuns, they get one more free hit, and then you're good to block it after that. No, it's just, if the first hit hits, you're done for. Andros. Okay. And then once again, restand. Shoulder. Okay. Shoulder. Yeah, Roaring Tiger and shoulder need huge adjustments. Those are probably some of the biggest limiters that Jason has, even. Gotcha. Bump, bump. Ow, ow, ow. Got him. I need to save up because this is my best move. It's my best move. I need to keep getting it. Bump. No, you gotta be kidding. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate my life. It's horrible here. Do you see the things they're doing? How? How? I mean, he's literally the first character you unlock. He shouldn't be top tier. But should he be this bottom tier? It actually takes quite a bit to unlock another character. And they're just like, you know what? You're never going to play with this game again. Here. You're going to never play with this character again. Right? What do you mean? I don't want to play with you anymore. That's what this is. So bad. You're so bad. This is unwinnable. Excuse me? Double block assist Death Ranger? I'm dead. All right, got him. Goat him. No. All right. You can't even dash out of that. Like, it's so bad. That's essentially what you got to do right there. Boom. All right. No. Please don't. I'm exploding. Freeze! Speaking of Dragon Ball. And yeah, this is what happens then. We're getting looped. We're getting looped real bad like. Block. What if I did this though? And then we can aerial assault. Good beans. Bloop. Ow. Got him. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. And I'm... Well, I told you it was unwinnable. He's terrible. And they just left him this way. They're like, this is fine. It's fine. Yeah, right? Goku! Frieza! Yeah. Not me editing that into videos. I've never done that before. Nope. Oh, come on, it's him again? Oh, no, it's you. Thank goodness. Because since this is in-engine and it backs up to give you the other one, you can kind of see who you're playing against sometimes before it even happens, which is kind of funny. It doesn't really help any, right? It's not like you have time to make an adjustment because you see that animation, but you get spoiled a little bit. Sometimes you can see it's Death Ranger, you can see it's Putty, you can see it's Tommy. Stop it! There's nothing I can do about this. This character is just... I should not have been that close. You're right. I'm sorry, game. I should have known better. Bink, and I'm out. Just hit him once and let him fall. It's not even worth the 3 energy. You may as well never use it. Why? Auto combo! It's not even worth the 3 energy to rotate the attack. That is the absolute truth of that move. Well, at least somebody went Super Saiyan. Gosh, imagine that was how somebody got a Battleizer. Yo, that'd be dope. If a ranger... You're back! If somebody died and then, like, one of the other rangers just powered right up. Bink. Oh, I did it way too early. He was still active for counters. What if I block, though? Woo! Boom! All right, I'm out. I'm not letting that happen again. Get out of here. Get out of here. You are... I hate everything about you. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta think so hard. I'm playing 8D chess against this guy. Yep. And then it's done. Just as soon as he has something else that he's trying to do, then it works out. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That almost would have been better for them to do with Casey. Well, I'm back in League 9. Good. Maybe this will change things in my favor. Doubt it. That went so much better for me the first time around. It was partly that one drop, though. That one accidental too early counter. That really messed things up for me. Alrighty, here we go again. Oh, Movie Ranger. Let's see if we can not get blown out by Kim. That's going to depend on letting them hang themselves here. I got to spend 8 energy on this combo. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of damage, but we got to watch out for them to do theirs. No. All right, and then we're going to hit him with this into shoulder tackle. I have no defenses right now. I am in prime spot to get blowed up. Ow. Yep, there we go. There's exactly it. That was what I thought was going to happen. Blink. Sure. Of course. Nice little exchange, but it's not going to net me much of anything. No. You know what? Maybe I lied earlier. I need to watch Jungle Furies. So I need to get more familiar with Casey's game. Because I watched Geki Ranger. I'm just going to do it. Well, it worked. No! I'm the leader.
You win.
Casey's journey was tough. John's wasn't tough. Jan just kind of did. It's like, I raised my tires. I'm impatient. It bothers me that we have to stand differently now. I can't figure out how we're supposed to stand like a team. That was everything Jan had. And then Ken shows up, the White Ranger, and he's just like way too laid back and lazy. Dom didn't seem to be like that, but Ken was just kind of like, yeah, I'm a natural. I'm not training and stuff. Oh yeah, I lost the thing I need. Anyways. Hey, speaking of Casey, here's Death. Here's Death standing in front of me. Ah! Ow, he punched me! Yeah, so is Ken. One of the things, if you watch a series in both Sentai and Power Rangers, that you'll notice is that it is sort of a direct adaptation, right? That is exactly what they do. It's not even like, oh, we made it slightly different or whatnot. No, it is literally just like the same thing, and they adjust the littlest bits that they had to. Case in point, Samurai. That was rude, buddy. Samurai, they made Kevin a swimmer instead of making him a kabuki actor. Like, they literally could have just made Bro a theater kid. They did not have to go as far as they went with that. Like, oh, we have to make him water themed because he's the Blue Ranger. Boom! Well, he's taking some damage at least. Ow! Why? Yeah, they didn't have to go so hard with the water theme. They literally could have just made him a theater kid, and that would have been great. Yeah, theater RPM was very different, and I think that was mostly Disney. at the time. As much as people want to claim too that like Super Sentai is better because it has older theming, a lot of those like middle ones were somewhat comparable on like darker themes for kids. There was a lot of that in there. So that argument's kind of invalid that Sentai was always darker. Like, sure, it is very much darker, but there's definitely some slightly agey up stuff for kids in the like Disney era. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to die. You were playing Tommy, dude. Oh, you've got double block Tommy too? Gross, bro. How about this one? And how about this one? And I've got perfect spiral again. I wish I could feint my shoulder tackle. I have to take a block here. Yep. Okay, I get all of kicking it. That sucks booty. Well, we're somewhat even still. There's that. Oh, no! Dragon Charge! Clink. Got him. Yep. Bloop. Okay. And, yep. Boom! Alright. There we are. I'm just trying to get him to flinch first, man. That's all I need is him to flinch first. No, I did it wrong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I died. I absolutely threw that one there. Dude, seriously. I did not need to do what I did there. Oh, what a moment. Okay. What to do next? That was really hard because of the double blocks. That locked me out of so many things. Also, Tiger Orb still being absolute horribleness. No double blocks, please. Well, they don't have any blocks. That's technically a lot better. It's not gonna work out though. No. All right, I'll do it again. So not only is the move trash, it deals no damage. They are already ahead of me on damage. Got him. They will turn around at any moment here. That dealt about the same. Get him with the FS variant. Still gonna have another one of those. So here we go when he tries to pull off some stuff again. I'm gonna let that rock. And game! Wow, when they can't defend themselves, I win! Who knew? It took me all video to win one! But I did it! It literally took me until somebody was playing the absolute worst team they possibly could. That was all I needed for a win. Here we go. It's the final countdown. Oh, good. Baby Saj is back.
3, 2.
Oh, good. Demon slaying. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with it. I'm gonna have to play so scummy. No. Are you real? Are you for real? For real? I'm gonna not let that happen. Roaring Tiger is so bad. What a block here. Of course. Of course. I have to get vengeance from my teammate that died against you. Why? Just why? Blink. That stick went so far. No, get him. Get him. No. All right, it's game. I won this time. Yay. It took me all video to get 2 wins. Unlucky on chess. Yeah, I know the feels, man. Yeah, you watch my polls live. All right, so here we go. Having finally gotten wins with this character and all of the adjustments it needs, let's do some gambling, shall we? Went ahead and opened everything that I got cucked yet again. Look at this. Look at this right here. See this epic? That'll be amazing for the team. Unfortunately, right? 9, not 10. I hate it so much. All right, 9 rewards. It means we get another epic. Please be a singular Casey shard. I would be happy with that. Please, Casey. Please, Casey. Please. That's not Casey. That's Dana. All right. Well, and that is everything for the movie Rangers. Definitely what we've seen from Jason is he needs some actual juggle on those final 2 hits of Roaring Tiger. That would be huge. His breaker could probably be a slight bit faster considering it doesn't combo with almost anything in his kit. And maybe something a little different than the stagger. Stagger makes a ton of sense, but it just doesn't work out too hot for that. Shoulder tackle needs to be faster. That is just everything that attack needs. Those few things will make him a lot more playable, and most of attacks can probably come down to 3s. 3 on everything except for maybe the breaker, or even 3 on everything except for aerial would go so far in making this character just that much more playable. And his combo, his first one, maybe even stunning on first hit. That'd be okay. He needs it. He needs it. But what would be your suggestions for making Jason more playable in the current state of the game? And until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you always. And at that mark, we're at 2 hours, 7 minutes. I've got all this recorded that I need to go edit. I am going to go ahead and pass this on off to someone else. I will be back tomorrow with some spooky games. I have some plans coming up. I was thinking maybe Blair Witch. How would everybody feel about that? Y'all want to play some Blair Witch? Erase the movie from existence? That might help too. Because my plan now is maybe like 1 week I'm going to do like a AAA sort of game or whatnot. I'm going to play like a bigger game, and then we'll do some like indie stuff, and then it kind of sucks. We'll see. We'll do some indie stuff, then we'll do Roblox, then we'll do Fortnite, and get through like all the custom maps and stuff for that. Or I could even work VR chat into there. There's a lot of like horror custom maps on VR, but I would really rather use the VR headset for that. And in order to make that happen, I would need to get a lapel mic, because there's no way I can make my dynamic mic work for that. Just absolutely no way. I'd be bonking into this thing constantly. I'm basically chewing on it now. So a lapel mic is sort of necessary for that. I mean, I could put it on Throne, but again, like, I'm here for doing this, and as much as, like, the best thing you can do to help out the channel is like, subscribe, and share. Monetary stuff is cool, but don't worry about it, especially with the fact that companies are taking like huge percentages of all of it. Like even if you're partnered, they're still taking a massive percentage. They need to run their businesses. What mic? A lapel mic or a lav mic? One that would like clip to the headband even. I'm currently on a dynamic microphone, which is different than a condenser mic, which I think you're using. If you're still on, no, you're on a HyperX or something like that. I'm pretty sure yours is still a condenser. If you send me in Discord what you have, I can tell you that. This being a dynamic mic is a little bit different because I talk into the top of it instead of like a side of it, and it's a lot less sensitive. this mic is not sensitive, like, at all. And I have the sensitivity way down. It's the sort of thing that, like, when I had to turn it up for you guys to hear me in Discord, like, my wife can be watching TV in this... Thanks. My wife can be watching TV in this same room while I'm streaming, and you don't necessarily hear it. Thank you so much for the follow. I forgot I turned those on to jump scares. I thought someone was just playing jump scares. Thank you for the follow. It's wonderful having you around here. We are actually just leaving right now, so I'll be glad to see you tomorrow as we get into spooky games. And absolutely, you can hit me with jump scares all you want throughout that. And that is how it goes. But in the meantime, we're going to hand this off to someone. And I'm not sure who yet. Let's take a look and see who is currently live. 457. I only need 43 to make it to goal by the end of the year. I need your helps. Twitch.tv/Dorakaiser. Let's see, there's someone playing Marvel Rivals. I do like Rivals. Rivals will be the fun. There's people playing some stuff. Let's switch. Is anybody I'm following live? Brandon's playing Silent Hill F. So when I mentioned earlier Shin Hisako and the person I knew that worked on Killer Instinct, Raz used to work for Iron Galaxy. So we can pass it off to him and see how things are going. Let him know what's up. I am definitely going to take a drink, so I am thirsty. Thank you. But yeah, he worked on titles for their, like when they remade Darkstalkers, when they did the Marvel Superheroes rebuffs. This is not Silent Hill. This is like and other things. But he's currently playing... He's mostly a fighting game person and just like very hard games in general. He is currently playing Silent Hill F. Looks like he's in the middle of a boss fight. So let's go check him out and see what is up for him. And thank you everyone once again for coming in. Thank you Emo Shadow God for following. Veteran players of this game. And I would love to get some chances with you. Coming up in the next week, we are going to do a Halloween party for hitting 3K on YouTube. And we're going to have a bunch of playing games in that. So definitely join us for that. Be here for it. I would love to get the games in with you. And until next time, see you around.